Ah, yes. Well, folks, this is Gumbo that I'm holding. And
this
Janet,
is Bandit.
Yeah, she's got Bandit over here. These beautiful puppies. And yes, our studio audience is oohing and ahhing over the pups. And you know, I may not even be able to finish the show because frankly, I'm tempted to go and play with the puppies. But the show must go on. And the pups simply must go. And go, and go, and go. That's what puppies do. I really wanted them to go over on Trey, but I hadn't been able to get them trained for that just yet. You know, in a world that is so polarized by politics, I do find that we'd be better off if we had more puppies and fewer politicians. I don't hide the fact that I'm a lover of dogs, because I believe dogs make us better people. They teach us unconditional love and loyalty. And if you ever wonder who really loves you, put your dog and your wife in the trunk of your car for 2 hours. And when you come back and open the trunk, guess which one is glad to see you?
Not me.
Yeah. I know the answer to that question. Now, some would even suggest that the unconditional love of a dog is the closest thing to God's unconditional love that we'll ever experience on earth. And maybe it's why dog is God spelled backwards. Kind of reminds me of the old joke about the dyslexic atheist. He didn't believe there was a dog. Some of you are a little slow on that one, but you'll think of it. I actually think that the 2020 election had more to do with dogs than Democrats and dead people voting. I do. Let me explain. Donald Trump was the first president in a long time to not have a dog. He would sometimes speak of dogs in terms that many of us dog owners just wouldn't agree with. He would say of a person that they lied like a dog or that they quit like a dog. Had he owned a dog, he'd know dogs don't lie. They're pretty honest to a fault, and they don't quit. They just keep at it until their owner quits or until they collapse in exhaustion. So maybe if Donald Trump had just had a dog, he would have been so busy picking up after the puppy, he wouldn't have had time to tweet something that people thought was mean. And when he did tweet something, his dog would have caused him to tweet nice things. So if he runs for president again, I hope he'll first get a dog, even before he gets a campaign manager or a running mate. Now, I own a T-shirt that says, "I love my dogs and maybe 3 other people." I've had dogs since I was a very little boy, and for most of my adult life, I've had all kinds of dogs, and I've loved them all. But Harry Truman used to say that if you want a friend in Washington, get a dog. He's absolutely right. Our political environment just doesn't lend itself to kindness, and dogs are loyal in a way that most humans, especially in politics, are not. It's been my experience that my dogs never think I make a bad speech, never think I've made a bad decision. They don't believe a thing that the nasty newspapers write about me or the terrible things that the talking heads on TV say about me. They ask for little more than a bowl of food and fresh water, and they don't mind that it's the exact same menu every day. They aren't into high fashion, and they don't demand to be provided with cell phones and a TikTok account. So in honor of National Puppy Day and the 2 cutest puppies in America, Gumbo and Bandit, here's wishing you and your furry family members a full bowl of food and plenty of bones and a nice belly rub.
Now, if you're seeing this, I know you've enjoyed that video. I mean, how could you not, after all? So you know what you should do? Leave a like, click on the subscribe button below, and hit the notification bell next to it so you'll always know when I have another video up for you to enjoy.